Yeah, now. So good morning to you guys and welcome to my, I've not even switched on the other. So good morning to you. Man, I forgot to switch on my TikTok, to on my TikTok account, but now it is on. So good morning and happy Sunday to everybody. Hope you guys slept well. Well, there are some people who don't sleep at night. Not everybody sleeps. Skipo, good morning to you. David E, good morning to you. These are my people in the building. Chef, good morning to you. Thank you for the likes. Chef, man, even I'm peeping to read the names. So it's going to be an interesting show this morning once again. You already saw the topic. Respect, honor, and shame. Respect, honor, and shame. Man, I just want to spend an hour or an hour and a half with you guys, and that will be it. I may probably go live 3 times today. If I have the strength, I may probably go live 3 times today. So, there are... Chef, good morning to you. I see you. Vet, how are you doing? Vet, I mean, like and share this broadcast on YouTube. Wet. Like and share the broadcast. So guys, this is gonna be, it's gonna be hot this morning and so many things to learn. You know, I mean, my morning shows are always, I mean, it's also one of the best too, morning and evening show. So let me see how many people are willing to join us, then we get the party started. So let me see how many people that are willing to join us. Let's get the party, because William, good morning to you. Adeo, good morning to you. So, Chef, thank you for the likes. That's a way of showing support. I don't know why you guys don't want to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've been saying it every now and then. I say, please subscribe. Let's hit 2,000 subscribers. Well, we are at about 1,000. We are approaching 1,200 subscribers on YouTube, which is not much. So we are approaching 1,200 on YouTube, which is not much. Well, this morning, guys, I want to talk about respect, honor, and shame. Respect, you know, we are here to learn. You know, we live to learn. Now, 1 second, please. Somebody. So, I want to talk about respect, honor, and shame. Respect, honor, and shame. Why did I choose to speak about this? You know, Some people don't respect themselves. Some people are shameless. Guys, share this broadcast. Some people don't respect themselves. Well, I want a lot of people to join us. Before I start, see, from the day you were born, listen to me, from the day you were born, your journey begins. The very day you were born, your journey begins in this life. And which journey am I talking about? That is the journey of you achieving your purpose in life. You being fulfilled in life. That was why your guardian or your parents, first and foremost, sent you to school to go acquire skill, go acquire knowledge. You went to primary school to learn how to read and write. You went to the secondary school to learn how to read and write. You went to the university to go pursue a course. Now, after your university education or your secondary school education or your primary school education, you begin to fight for your life. You begin to fight for your life. And that fight is to provide food, to be able to feed yourself, pay your rent, buy your own clothes, and do your own things. Well, I know that at a particular stage in your life, you needed support, like you needed your parents to support you, because as at that time, you are not able to make money. You are still much more younger, so you cannot make money then. But from your 20s, you are supposed to be on fire. From your 20s, these things you would have done it before. Now I start this broadcast now, but you know, these things you would have done it. So, from the 20s, you are supposed to be on fire. That is, fight all you can to be somebody in life. Now, I've met people who taught me lessons in life. And these people that I met, man, sometimes when I stay on my own, I begin to wonder, I begin to wonder, how can human beings, how can somebody disrespect her life or his life to this extent? Patrick Martins, I see you. There are friends you meet. There are people you call friends or you meet. Maybe because you are living in the city. You see somebody, a grown man or a grown woman, and you consider that person, you say, this is your friend. When you go close to the person, you discover that that person is empty. When you go close to the person you see a grown man that maybe 2 meters tall. A grown woman that, Michael Begraf, I see you. So, you see a grown man or a grown woman, you don't know that this man or this woman does not respect herself, or the woman does not respect, or the man doesn't respect himself, or the woman does not respect herself. There are friends, somebody you call a friend, you are not supposed to introduce. Somebody said, if I'm in UK, no, I'm not in United Kingdom. There are people, somebody you call a friend, you are not supposed to introduce to your responsible friends. Let me put it this way. Let me tell you guys a story because you may not understand. You know, it takes me time to, start dropping my lines properly. I'm somebody that respects myself. Word I say you, that is, even when I don't have money, I don't go to people to borrow money. When I don't have money, if I'm broke, like if I don't have money, I don't go a borrowing. I don't disturb my friends. Now, since I've been living in Vienna, there is nobody that can tell you that I went to him to borrow money. Do you understand me? I don't do it. And this is why I still maintain my friendship with some reasonable people. I've had friends for over 30 years. Money has never quarreled us. These my friends, whenever they have problems, they solve their problems. Whenever I have problems, I solve my problems. Are you following me now? In that way, we all respect each other. Now, it is important that you, as a man, it is important you organize your life, plan your life very well, so that you will not disgrace your life. Make sure you plan your life very well so that people will not see you as a useless woman or useless man. People will start running away from you. When you call, nobody will pick your call. When you put a call, nobody will pick anytime you call, they say this man now or this woman, she has come to beg. Your call is always begging. Even there is what is called self-evaluation. When you stay, you assess your life. Are you going forward? Are you going back? How do people see me? Yes. Sometimes you ask yourself, how do people see me? Do you understand me? How do people see me as a useless man or a useless woman or a responsible man or a responsible woman? And these things are as a result of how you conduct your life. I know some people, you cannot converse with them. If you laugh with them, after 5 minutes, they beg you for money. They ask you for one favor. If you laugh with them, they beg you for one thing or the other. If you write them, if you send them inbox message to ask them, now how are you doing? Or you laugh with them, the next thing is they ask you for money. Some people are shameless. You begin to ask, why then are you in this world? What did you go to school for? Why did you go to school? What did you hustle? What did you use your time for? What did you do with your time? See, at a certain age in life, you are supposed to be comfortable. Do you understand me? At a certain age in your life, that is why we hustle. At a certain stage in your life, you are supposed to be comfortable. That is, if not, you are not, nobody's saying you need to be a millionaire. You need to be rich. You need to have something to eat, have an accommodation, have money to, solve your problems. At least achieve that in life. Not at every point in time. This is why you need to avoid a lot of things. Things that may cause you problems, especially those that are living in Europe. things that may make you to go to prison, make you not to get your documents, make you lose your work. Don't hang out with the wrong people. Hang out with people that will inspire you. Hang out with people that will teach you. Emulate good things. I met so many people in the past when I was driving taxi. And some of my children too, they said, Daddy, why are you so strict that you don't spend money? Before, many years back, I said, yes, because I know the value of money. I suffered growing up. It was difficult growing up. And because I do not want to return back to suffering, I don't want to return back to poverty. That is why I don't waste money. That is why I know how to invest money. It is because I don't want to return back to poverty that is because of that you are seeing me broadcasting here. Yes, I make use of every available opportunity in life. I don't want to board last. I don't want to fail in life. Let's continue. Guys, you're welcome to my live broadcast. See, I tell you, there are people you meet in life and they will bring shame upon you. Let's go. You know, we all have class of human beings. That is, everybody, we all have classes. There are categories. We are not equal. We are not the same. Don't be deceived. There are levels. Yes. You cannot compare yourself now with Joe Biden or the deputy president or Senate president, a governor, and things. There are levels in life. That is also how it is spiritually. The same thing. And the same way it is physically. That's why you see some people say, you are not my class. That's why you see billionaires live in exclusive areas where poor men cannot afford. Anybody that tell you there are no classes, there are classes of human beings, categories. And you need to roll with your categories. I mean, people of your class. Now, when you have certain class of friends, that is friends, responsible friends that hold you in high esteem, that is when you have friends that respect you, see you as a reasonable human being, you are not supposed to introduce wayward friends or bring wayward friends in the circle of responsible ones. Did you understand me? If you have a useless brother, a useless sister, a useless family member, don't introduce this useless, irresponsible family member to your responsible friends. If you introduce that your useless brother, useless family member to your responsible friends, they will disgrace you. I don't know if you are listening to me. There are family members you take to certain occasion or introduce to your friends, they will disgrace you. They'll bring shame to you. At times, you introduce your family members to your rich friends or well-to-do friends or intelligent friends. They start begging them money. They go there. They start tabling their problems to your friends that knows nothing, that respects you, that knows nothing about you. This is why I tell you, there are people you drop where they are. Let them, stay where they are. You don't even need to associate. Maybe you call them once in a while or you don't even call. Now, I had many shops in Vienna. I was doing well. People respected me so much because if you come to my shop, you will see that, man, this man is intelligent and business-minded. So I don't mess myself up. I don't go to people to beg for food. I don't go to anybody to beg for money because then I have a wife and I have children. Why do you have a wife? You have a wife to support you, to help you. Why do you have a husband? You have a husband to support you, to help you. Two becomes one. That is why. Why do you have children? Have you ever had time to ask yourself, why do you have children? Some people are making babies, are making children because they see others making babies. Now, many people, especially in African settings, many people in Africa, my father's generation and the generation before them, they had children as a kind of pension support at old age. They had children so that these children will support them at old age, be there for them when they are sick. You have a child in case of unforeseen circumstances to see somebody that will support you. You don't know the future. For instance, there are people that had an accident. They got accident and their children were there to help take care of them. You understand me? Some people got crippled in a car accident or any kind of accident. So why you have children is for your children to be there for you. Not your children to, for instance, now I'm talking, you have children to serve you, to help you. That's why you toil day and night to raise them, pay their school fees. Say, at old age or in time of need, my children are going to be there for me. Are you getting it now? So that's why you have children, and that is why you work hard. Even you take insults at your workplace to raise your children, to earn salary and feed them, pay your house rent, pay their school fees. That's why you sacrifice a lot to raise your children. Now, after laboring so much, you want to tell me you labored in vain. So you married a woman and then both children in order for them to support you at old age so that you don't mess your life up. You don't go borrowing money from people. This is why some reasonable people born the ones they can raise, they can train. Number one. So there are people that spent money to raise their children, did everything, and instead of them relying on their children, for instance, in time of need, they go about disturbing other people. You go about disturbing other people that you did not contribute to their success. You did nothing to make them be who they are in life. If you have financial problem, you look inward. If you have financial problem, you look inward. You go to your wife or your children, grown children. That is why you have a family. Listen to me. Why you have a family is in time of need. They say whatever you need, to survive, to excel in life is within you. So now, there are men and women. You have children that you trained in the university. You fed, you clothed, you took care of them. And the time, can you open the door? That door is disturbing. The time you needed them, the time you needed them, they are not there for you. The time you need those children, they are not there for you. Or some parents, they kind of protect their children. That is, they protect their children. They don't tax them. They don't disturb their children. Nah, that is, use your money and be doing your business. Build your houses. Take care of your family. They want their children's welfare. They want their children's welfare, but they disturb friends, they disturb brothers, they disturb sisters. I've seen it. I've seen people who their children they have shops, they have businesses, they are working. They don't call their children to demand for money. They don't do it. They like, disturbing friends, uncles, aunts, junior sisters, senior brothers. Now, sometimes you begin to ask yourself, why then did you have children? You have children for them to be there for you. And for those of you watching me, especially guys living in abroad, don't allow yourself, I run different kinds of program here. Don't allow yourself to be used by a brother, by a sister, by anybody, even friends. Friends. This is why I keep saying, men, you have the opportunity. There is nobody that does not have the opportunity to better his life. Somewhere along the line, money came your way. There is nobody that never had the opportunity to be great in life. Somewhere along the line, money came your way. What did you use your money to do? What did you do with your money? Why I keep hammering that you should invest your money wisely is because so that you don't become a parasite to others around you. Don't become, even at old age, don't become a parasite to people around you. Don't become a pest. Nobody wants to hang around a pest. Because at old age, if you don't, plan your life very well. If you have nothing for rainy days, man, you will smell rod, you will suffer. So this morning broadcast is about respect, honor, and shame. Some people have no shame. Yes, some people are not ashamed to beg. Yes. And when you keep begging, people start avoiding you. As far as you keep begging, and sometimes you borrow, you cannot pay. As far as you continue to beg, people will start to avoid you. Because, see, on the 1st of January this year, I made a New Year broadcast. I said, listen, this year, any tree that does not bear fruit in your life, cut it off. I said, any tree that does not bear fruit in your life, cut it off. Any friend that is not bringing anything to the table, cut that friend off. Any family, there are friends. When you look back, there are friends when you look back. When you look back, since you know them, you've not benefited anything from them. I know such friends. Since I know some people, I've not even benefited anything from them. They are the only one benefiting. There are friends, they are the only one benefiting in a relationship. If you have such a friend or family member, cut that person off. Let them go. I'm the person telling you, I know why. It is experience that it's talking here. So, sometimes, there are people, man, sometimes when you stay, you think as a human being. This person that you call a friend or somebody you know may not be your friend, but this person only remembers you when he needs money or when she needs money. That's only when the person remembers you. What you do is cut that person off, to be honest. In order for you to be able to enjoy your life and fulfill your destiny. Now me they tell you, this is what I did. And don't even, it's not about people calling you a good man. You say, nah, this my uncle is good. This my aunt is good. This my brother is good. To hell with their praise singing. To hell with their praise singing. Look back. This is your friend. For 20 years, you've known her. For 20 years, you've known this person. What have you benefited from that person? Think. It's always sucking. See, you cannot get rich. You cannot get rich if you keep giving. Every time money goes out of your hand, every time you are the money goes, you cannot get rich. You only get rich by getting. You need people to give you. You need people to be giving you. That's how you multiply, when they add to your life, not when they take from your life. How do you multiply? You multiply when people add to your life. You don't multiply when people take from your life. When people take from your life, you decrease. It's as simple as that. So anybody that takes from your life is causing poverty, is causing decrease in your life. You got it? Every time, give me, and help me with this, help me with that. They are taking from you, they are sucking you. You need to learn to be strong, brave, and tell those people off. Say, I don't need such a friend that sucks me. I don't need such a friend that only takes from me. Do you understand me? You need friends that will support you, help you, add to your life, give you too. That way you enjoy life. You didn't come to this life to just serve people, work for people. Let's continue. Guys, as you watch me, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Uncle RODDY. Go to YouTube at Uncle RODDY and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or look at that my bio on TikTok. You will see YouTube. Press that YouTube and it will direct you straight to my YouTube channel. Let me tell you why I told this. Let me tell you why I told you. There are family members you keep where they are. You don't bring them to your circle of friends. There are family members you don't take to occasion. You don't introduce to friends. You don't introduce to business partners. You don't introduce to your contractor. Do you understand me? Even there are family members you don't show your spouse. Even, yes. Or somebody you plan to marry. There are family members, when you have a girl, you have a woman you want to marry, a man you want to, you don't show them. If you show them, they will go there and spoil it or disgrace you. I'm telling you, there are family members, if you introduce the woman you want to marry, they will disgrace you. They'll go there and they will make that woman, that beautiful, intelligent woman, change her mind. Or make that handsome, hardworking man change his mind. Just because you introduced a family member to them. I keep saying it. There are people that are supposed to be where they are. You don't need to carry them along. If you carry them along, they spoil things for you. Now, when I was, many years ago, I had so many shops in Vienna, so many businesses. People respected me. So I happened to know one big man, a very influential man. The man saw me, we had something to do together. So when people introduced the man to me, he came to my shop so that I am a big man, a big boy then. Talking about 20 years ago or more. He came to me and respected me so much because I don't mess my life up. So we had a transaction. We had something together. Along the line, we misunderstood ourselves. So now the man wanted to make peace with me. When the time frame, when I told him, say, look, listen, this is going to last for a year. After this year, I will cancel the deal. I listened to me. I said, this business now we are doing will be like, I told him, like after a year or 6 months, it's ours. I'm not interested anymore. So when a year elapsed, the man said he wanted to keep doing business with me. I said, no, I don't want it. So now this man began to ask of people who know me, who they call friends, people that ask for my friends, so that he can go to my friends and beg them to come and talk to me. He asked for someone that can talk to me, someone that was close to me that can talk to me. You got the gist now. I did not know. So some people who don't know me very well said they usually see me with so person, with one man like that. This man went to the man. Listen, this big person, this influential man, a politician, went to the man, said, are you a friend to RODDY? He said, yes, that's my friend. He said, okay. The man tabled the problem. Did you know what? This guy that said that called himself my friend began to beg money from the man. The man thought that he was going to influence me into changing my mind. He disgraced me. Not that is not disgracing me. The guy, you know, some people that the man began to think like, so this is the kind of friends RODDY has. You know, the guy began to beg the big man money. To the extent he ended up collecting 500 euros from the man. I did not know. I did not know. He went and collected 500 euros from the man. That is, I never knew. Somebody came. It was somebody that came and told me. Somebody told me, now look at what happened though. You saw that man, he was looking for somebody to come and mediate between two of you that will help him talk to me. The man was looking for somebody that will help him talk to me. So they introduced him to somebody that usually comes to my shop that they thought that guy was my friend. So when the big man went to this guy began to tax him. So well, he ended up collecting 500 euros from the man. You see, some people don't respect themselves. That big man began to see me as, so this is the kind of friend you have. Useless kind of friend. People that have no class. He wasn't actually my friend. You see why I tell you there are people you don't even get close to. If you go close to them, they will disgrace you. There are people who have no shame in life. I'd rather go hungry than to eat and disgrace myself. You get my point now. I'm a principled man. You understand me? There are people, they don't have no respect for themselves. Guys, as you watch me, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page at Uncle RODDY. That's how we roll. And as you are watching me on TikTok, please follow this page. I'm here to create awareness. When I heard it, where do I start? When I heard that he went to this man that I had something to do with, he went to borrow money from him. That was why I said to you, I said, look, if you are living in Europe here, you see, European police and the system keep record. They keep record. That's why if you have a criminal record, it is stored in the computer. They keep your record of your family tree, your grandparents. And Big Mama, I see you. So your grandparents, they keep records. Now, you as a person, what have you learned in Europe here? That's record keeping. You see your friends. There are friends you've known for 20 years, 25 years, 10 years, 5 years. How are they? The friends you keep, how are they? I have no friend now. The older I get, the fewer friends I've got. I have no friends now. You guys are my friends. People are this my community. But personal friends, I have none. There are friends, there are people you call your friends. I mean, I mean, you've got to look back. What are they serving in your life? What purpose are these friends serving? Whether that person is a man or woman, what purpose is that person? When I look back, there are people, they serve no purpose in my life. And that was minus. They did not add value to my life. When I was younger, I was like, yeah, I don't want to hurt nobody's feeling. I don't want to. Now, I cut you off. I cut you off. Go with your destiny somewhere else. I cut you off. You understand me? I cut you off because you add no value to my life. I don't benefit. See, it's not even about money. It's not only about money. There are people you hang out with and you learn wisdom. They inspire you. If you're a lazy man, what you need is a hard-working man as a friend. You cannot be a lazy man and have a lazy friend. That way, you will not be inspired. If you are a lazy man, what you need a hard-working man. That man will motivate you. That hard-working man will motivate you to start working hard. If you are not ambitious, if you are a man who or a woman who is not ambitious, you need to hang out with very ambitious men and women, ambitious people. That way, they will move you into action. You live with people every morning, 5 o'clock, they will rise, go to work, go hustle. Every morning, they rise. Before you know it, as they are waking up, you wake up too. That 5 a.m. in the morning, as they wake up, you wake up. Because if you are 3 in an apartment, 3 people living in an apartment, every morning, 2 will wake up and go hustle, and you are at home sleeping. At a time, you begin asking yourself questions. Before you know it, you will begin to ask them what they are doing. Begin to beg them to go, introduce you to their workplace. So if you are lazy, you need hard-working people around you. They will motivate you. It's happened to me. When I was driving taxi, sometimes when I make 50 euros, I go home. I said, man, I've made enough. 80 euros, I go home. After making 80 euros, I go home. Until I began to hang out with some baddest hustlers. Baddest hustlers. There are people then, if they don't make 250 euros, they don't go home. You see guys that show me 5-story building they were, 5-story building projects they were having then. Building hotels. I said, man, what am I doing? I've been in this country before these guys, and they are building this mansion, this 5-story building. It motivated me. So when I move, I don't go home. I spend 17, 18 hours because those guys, man, they pushed me, they motivated me indirectly. When they show me about, look, I'm putting up now 4-decking, 4-story building. I need like 5 million to roof this house. I said, man, what am I doing then? That means I'm sleeping. Hanging around these people motivated me. You understand me? But if I hang out, if I hang around people that will say, but this life is vanity upon vanity. Money does not make any sense. After all, one day you will die. You see me lie down on the bed and cover myself with blankets and be sleeping. After all, life is vanity upon vanity. Yes, if you hang around people that see life as vanity, they will not motivate you. They tell you one day they are going to die. So why hustle? They demoralize you. Before you know it, you start begging for food to eat. After all, life is vanity. Because the kind of people you hang yourself with. That's why sometimes you don't compare yourself with losers. If you compare yourself with losers, you will not make headway in life. If you compare yourself with losers, you will not prosper. If you want to make it in life, you compare yourself with winners. Challenge yourself. Yes, so compare yourself with winners, man. You see, when you see like, when I compare Mark Zuckerberg, I'm older than him. Look at these guys. My mates are governors, even some Who is the president of Senegal? A boy that I'm older than. Look at your mates. When you start comparing yourself with winners, you see yourself move into action. But if you look at losers, never do well, you will remain where you are. You will remain where you are in life. You will not move. You say, there are some people, they are content with the house their father built in the village, or small bungalow their father built in the city. They are content with it. They don't want to make move in life again. There are some people, they just saw a land in the village. They are okay. Don't hang around such people, because these people will remain the same place until the day they die. They tell you, after all, my father left a land in the village for me. My father left a house for me in the village. Your father left a house in the village. What about your own? This is why we have so many family crises in Africa. I mean, family crisis in Africa. People are fighting over family inheritance. You as a son, you are looking at the land your father purchased, the house your father built. What of you? Are you not a man? Are you not a woman? Yes, you pinned your hope on the land that your father left for you. How about you? That's why you remained stagnated in life. That's why you didn't even happen like other people. You are supposed to, that house, that land your father, that house your father built in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 50s, is not supposed to mean anything to you. Your mates are having houses in New York City, in Washington, D.C., in Hamburg, Germany, in Vienna, Austria, in Manchester, UK, in Manchester, United Kingdom, London. Your mates are buying flats, buying houses. And you are thinking about the land your father left in the village, the bungalow he built in 1945. You are not ashamed. So because your father built, what if he didn't build that house? So you will be homeless. So anytime, my father built house, he built house for you. You see that you have no ambition. You have no ambition. If tomorrow now, happening guys take your woman, you begin to cry. Guys that built duplexes with swimming pool that are moving, you are there saying life is vanity upon vanity, and you're not making no move. Guys, as you watch me, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Uncle Roddy now. Yes, you can look at my bio on TikTok. Go to my bio, you see Uncle Roddy there. You see YouTube. Press that YouTube, and then it will direct you to my YouTube channel. And subscribe to my YouTube page. That is a way of supporting me. Guys, welcome once again. And those that are seeing me for the first time, don't forget to follow this page. This is how we roll here. Now, everyone that is watching me, you see your struggle in life is to be self-sufficient. Yes, you know what I mean by self-sufficient. I don't want to read comments, because, when I read comments, I get distracted. There are some people that lack wisdom. You can speak from now till 2075. They will not understand you. That is why you see some people went to school, but they did not acquire knowledge. They did not obtain knowledge from the school they went. Some people will keep failing in life. Yes, you speak, they don't understand. Some people have not the head. Some people left their brain somewhere. If you know where you dumped your brain, you go pick it and fix it back. I'm talking about something reasonable. That's why I said some people have no shame. Some people don't have shame. Do you understand what I mean? Some people have no shame. There are people, everywhere they go, they disgrace themselves. Either they call you, they want to come and eat. I'm not telling you, listen to me very well. There are times in life that, listen, you need help. Say you have no food to eat, you have no accommodation, you have no job. It is natural. Then people can come to your help. People can help you. But not every year you need help. Every year you need, every month you need help. People helped you 25 years ago. People helped you. Every year, people, you are calling for help. Men, we need to, this. When you see such person, move forward. You are master of your own destiny. Anybody you see every time is a problem. I told you guys yesterday, some people are carrying the spirit of never do well. Some people are carrying the spirit of leaking pocket. That's their pocket leaks. Do you understand what I mean? Some people, the spirit in them is they can never do well in life. I told you guys yesterday, some people are carrying the spirit of unproductivity. Unproductivity. They can never make it in life. I'm telling you, you look around your friends, you look around your family members, you look around your kindred, there are people who are carrying the spirit of unproductivity. Year in, year out, you know, you can't hear good news. They are bad news. When you look very well, even in our families, every family, you see that there are people that did not serve any purpose in the family they came in. They were born. There are people, they were born in a family, they did not serve any purpose at all. Now me, they tell you now. Now me, they tell you. There are people, they did not serve any purpose in that family till the parents died. They did not help a brother. They did not help a sister. They did not help their father, their mother. They did not even contribute anything meaningful to the family they came in. They were born in. Let me tell you, unless you want to lie, you look at some of your brothers, some of your sisters, some people, nothing came out of them. Nothing good. So, what you've got to do, like somebody said, you got to break away from them. One time. You don't need to say, you pity. If you go to pity, see, there are problems you can never solve. There are problems in families or a friend's problem that is beyond you. I'm telling you the truth. There are problems you can never, no matter, even if you are a billionaire, you can never solve it. You think you can, you think you can solve, some problems. It is somebody, a man or a woman will decide to solve his or her problem. You must be willing. Say, I want to fight my battle. How do they say it? You can take a horse to a river, but you cannot force that horse to drink water. See, I decided to be useful to myself. I made up my mind to be useful to myself. I decided, I said, let me fight it. Let me go to abroad, even when I know nobody. The money I had on me, I don't want to useless it. I need to work hard. I need to raise a family. I need to raise children. I need to fight for my documents. I need to do this. Yes. I created this page. I decided and I determined to make it a success. That's why every time you see me think about content to create, come live and speak to you, because I'm determined to be a success. I want it. That brother, that sister, that friend that you don't even need to break your head. They have to. See, nobody needs you to survive in certain cases. After all, Jesus turned water into wine. Yes. He turned water into wine. What does that mean? You can change any situation. 1 second, guys. What's going on with this? Are you listening to me? I don't know what TikTok is trying to do. So, guys, one time. So now, I don't know, this TikTok sometimes. So, you as a person can decide to succeed in life. You can decide on your own to be a success. Yes. You can decide on your own to be a success. You don't need $1 million to make it in life. You don't need $1 million to make it. A lot of people began life with nothing, without foundation. Yes, many people began life without. I can give you instances. You see somebody who is determined to survive. For instance, now we go to a taxi company or a transport company where they hire, box. You can go rent box, autobus or taxi, cab. You'll be driving the cab. Every week, you deliver money, you go deliver money to the owner, and the one on top belongs to you. Or you can bargain with the transport company. You have no money on you. Do you understand me? I know a lot of people who are doing it. You go to taxi companies, transport companies, you go carry a car, and sometimes you do partial basis. They tell you every week you make sure you drop like 50 euros or 500 euros for the company. Anyone that is on top is yours. But every week, make sure you drop 500 euros. Whether you work or you don't work, we don't want to know. Make sure you drop 500 euros for the company. If you make 2,000 euros in a week, it's not our business. But that 500 euro is fixed. Drop it for us. You see some determined people. Take this job, soak themselves inside this job, and make something out of it. They are not waiting for anybody to give them millions. There are people who don't have anybody to call on. They have nobody to call. Say, my brother in abroad, my aunt in abroad. If you know you have no foundation, nobody, you rise up and fight your fights. So many people are lazy because they are waiting on somebody. Say, let my uncle, let my brother, let my sister, my aunt has to give me money. Because some families now, when they have somebody abroad, they don't want to work. Yes, they relax. They don't want to stretch. What they do now is, if they have headache, they come, now I'm in hospital. You yourself, you want to play a good brother, a good uncle, a good sister. How much is the hospital bill? They bill you. This is how a lot of people were unable to fulfill their goals in life. When they say a man's enemy are members of his family, you think they need to carry gun and carry machetes come to you. Let me tell you how a man's enemies are members of. Let me tell you now. They don't come as enemies. They bail you. This is your brother. He's sick. This is your sister. She's sick. The owner of the apartment sent her packing. You need to help your sister. You bring out money. The sons are out of school. You need to establish them. You bring out money. These are how they are enemies. They suck you dry. They render you useless. You keep playing good sister, good uncle, good aunt, good brother, until you become useless. How are they enemies? The money you are supposed to use and arrange your life, build your bungalow, multiply in life, you use it solving family problems. Even that family problem is endless. That family problem is endless. You keep solving that family problem. You don't know that these are enemies to your progress because they did not come as enemies. You don't know. They did not come as enemies. They will be telling you, my uncle, thank you, sir. God bless you. May God, if not for you, may God continue. You don't know these are enemies. May God continue to bless you. And you are dying. Your mates are building. The money you are supposed to use and buy cap and look like a human being, you'll be giving. These are enemies. You don't know. And now, let me tell you something. This is how we roll here. You cannot be carrying the load, financial burden of somebody who has hands and legs. You cannot be carrying the financial burden of a man and a woman. A man who has hands and legs is not physically disabled. I did it back then. A lot of people did it back then, but now, not now anymore. Can you close the window now? You cannot be carrying the financial burden. If the person is physically disabled, we understand it. If the person is physically disabled, we understand that this person is physically disabled. Such people need help every now and then, but not a healthy man or woman. Some people will tell you, there are people, if you tell them, man, I'm a taxi driver, they said, taxi is not for everybody. But when you go drive taxi, they beg you for money. They tell you, taxi is not. There are some people, if you tell them you are a content creator, they tell you, content creation is not for everybody. But when you make money from content creation, they beg you for money. It is not for everybody. It's not for you. But when people make money from it, you beg them the money. There are things you are not supposed to tolerate anymore as a person. You cannot tell me that my job is anstrengend, that is stressful. I tell you, look at what I'm doing to survive. You say you cannot do such a job. And when I'm done doing that job, you come to eat from it. You get it? It does not make sense. There are things we shouldn't encourage anymore. Learn to be tough. You've got to learn to be tough. You tell them in there, say, look, you are not physically disabled. You have hands, you have legs. Go and look for work. So many, if I tell you stories, stories plenty. Stories plenty. Guys, as you watch me, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube page at Uncle RODDY. Uncle RODDY is the name on YouTube. Do you understand me? Until you fight these people off, you will never have peace. It is now that I started to enjoy myself. Even after all said and done, they will tell you. After all you've done for them, they will tell you you did nothing. They want you to cut off your head and give to them. And if you're no more, if you die, they continue living. They continue with your life. They forget you. See, let me tell you, one thing you should bear in mind. Bear this in mind. People get mad at others who refuse to help them. You see, when you die, they forget you. But as you are alive and struggling and making money, trying to help your life, you see the same people come to you, make a request, and when you turn down the request, you become an enemy. Some of these people that considers you an enemy, they have their own children. You ask them, what did they do with their life? If money was easy to make, why are they poor? Why are they begging? Why are you mad at me or mad at somebody else? What did you, this is why everybody needs to wake up. What did you do with your life, your time, that you are begging others? What did you, this is why you need to buckle up, because you may beg and people will disappoint you. They say, oh boy, get away from here. You spent 40 years in abroad, 40 good years, a lifetime. What did you do with it? You spent 20 years in abroad, 10 years, 25 years. What did you do with your time? See, when you fail, you've got nobody to blame. You blame yourself. Because your decisions in life, your choices, was what made you to fail. Your decisions, your actions made you to fail. Don't say, you've got the power to say no. Man, go look for your life somewhere. Sorry, I cannot help you. This is why when I go, as I go live, I say, listen, most of the guys that are watching me now are based abroad. They are living in abroad. I tell you, use your chance now. That is, get first documents. I keep saying it. I say, collect documents now. Don't allow anybody deceive you. And if you get money, I tell you now, invest. Build anything you can build, even if not basha. You think it's a joke. Until you begin to witness the ups and downs of life. That's when you begin to witness the ups and downs of life, or maybe you find yourself in a situation where you are not supposed to see yourself. Call on the people you, that is, you call on the people you see as friends. Those your friends, they disappoint you. All the brothers you've been sending money, the sisters you were sending money, 50 euro, 100 euro, 200 euro, 500 euro. The reality is, when you go back to Africa, none of these people can bring out 100 euro to support you. Even if you are broke, or you want to even learn from them, many of them are not even in the position to raise you, that is to help you, support you financially. Some people all their life they have been struggling. They don't have 500 euro cash. Some don't have 300 euro cash. So who are you hoping that will support you if you're down? Some people may have it, but if you go to them, they tell you now, all the goods in their shop is on credit. They tell you all the goods you are seeing here is credit. They are owing people, but it's a lie. They don't want to give you. They have money in the bank. They tell you they are owing people. They have not paid their rent. That's when you know that life has part 2. You are just seeing part 1 now. You never begin watch part 2 until you get broke or you need help from people. That's when you know that life has part 2. You just watch part 1. This is why I continue to talk. Whenever opportunity comes your way, grab it, use it, so that had I known does not come at last. Some people in this Europe that are making this is Sunday morning. Some men, you know their problem. Their problem is women. Some men, their problem is women. Women count them. They have lost their mind. Women count them. So, by the time they wake up, you see a man of 70 years without nothing. See, some men you see here, families are waiting for them, say, to carry action. Their son is in abroad. They don't know that women count them. Women generally count them. Now, women, they work for abroad. You don't want to remove yourself. You don't want to wake up. Now, woman camp you. Now, woman, you came to work women in abroad. Your eye go clear. Your eye will clear soon. It's when that woman throw you away, when that woman throw away you, you have no place to go. That's when you wake up from slumber. You wake up from, you see what you do yourself. You will see what you've done to yourself. You better wake up. Any tree that does not bear fruit, cut it off. You saw how Jesus cursed the fig tree. You saw how Jesus cursed the fig tree. Any person that is not adding value, that will not add value. I'm not telling you need to be brutal, but this is a program for the wise. Any tree that will render you useless. See, let me tell you. When I was younger, I was very sharp. I was like, what's going on? I don't want to fail. What do I stand to benefit? What is for me here? What waiting there for me? If there is nothing for me, I move. I'm just everywhere looking for how to survive. That's a hustler's spirit. No time to waste, man. If you not add value, if there's nothing for me here, move. That's a hustler's spirit. Life is business. Let me tell you, life not business. You need to always, make profits. So guys, with this, I want to end this morning show. I'm gonna go live later. So I want you to support me by following this page and go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's a way of showing support. Now, so with the rule here. These things I'm telling you, if somebody advised me before, if somebody had advised me when I came to Europe here, I had no advisor, nobody. I did everything on my own. I became wise on my own. All what I did in life, I did it by myself. That is, poverty will teach you lessons. Poverty, hardship will teach you lessons. If you suffered in Africa, you lived in a public yard, face me and face you. Face me, I face you. You went to bucket system, toilets, bucket system. You guys are new generation. Did you go to bucket system toilets? Where sometimes the people that are carrying the sheets, they will go on strike. 1 week, men never shit. You never see anything. To cheat, you see that you having toilet is luxury. Having toilet is luxury. There was a time to get where to cheat was a problem. To get where to cheat was a problem. You see that you don't know. You having a toilet is luxury. So, if you go through hardship and come to abroad and you forgot what you went through in Africa, they're supposed to put you inside zoo. If you lived in slum and you saw your parents suffer, not even, you know the thing is, when Moses said, these Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. He says, this hardship you see today, you are not supposed to go back to that hardship or see that hardship no more. You cannot travel abroad and return back to slum, return back to suffering. You had opportunity. Anybody who was unable to upgrade his living condition, we need to put the person for zoo. You put the person inside. That is, you cannot return back. Why then did you travel abroad? To better your living condition. If you were living in one room, you want to build a bungalow. If you had bungalow before, you want to build duplex. If you were driving Volkswagen before, you want to drive Jeep. You want to better your living condition, upgrade. Some people, to be honest, could you believe there are people, after 30 years, 40 years, they still went back to Egypt. Egypt that they were not supposed to see anymore, they still went back to the same Egypt. When Moses said authoritatively, these Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. You don't know what that means. The people that know English, that is figurative speech. So guys, read the Bible and understand the Bible, or read the Quran, understand, or read some, that is, all these books, sometimes you read them to gain knowledge. You are not supposed to go back to your sufferings. I once made a video, I made a post, I said, if you cross the bridge, you demolish it. In order not to use that bridge to go back to your comfort zone. I said, if you cross a bridge, you demolish it. When you demolish that bridge, for you, it's going to be forward ever. Because if you do not demolish that bridge, you might go back to Egypt. When you face trials, when you face difficulties, challenges, you may use the same bridge and go back to Egypt. That is why when you cross certain bridge, you blow it up. This is only for the wise. This is for the wise. So guys, I want to say that's the end of this broadcast. Thank you for joining me. And don't forget to follow this page. This program is worth $1 million. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is important to me. And I want to hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Also follow this page. Maybe in the afternoon I'll come out with true life stories. The story that I came out self to speak about, to talk about, I've not even dropped it. Story is coming. Story plenty. I have story to tell you later today. I just want to lick an orange. I have a story for you that you're going to learn from. I only drop real life stories, but I don't mention names, I don't mention cities, I don't mention countries. But this story, what I witnessed growing up, after listening to this story, you will know. So I don't know when I'm going to go live again, but I'm surely going to go live in a few hours' time to drop these stories for you. Yes, this story now, well, so guys, with this, I want to say, so Hassan, how are you doing on YouTube? Hassan, it is morning in Vienna, Austria. It is morning here in Vienna, Austria. You said good night. It is morning here. So it's some minutes, like it's about how many minutes? 9 minutes to 10 a.m. in the morning in Vienna. 9 minutes to 10 a.m. in the morning in Vienna. Where are you watching me from? Canary King, greetings to you. Hassan, where are you watching from? Are you in US? Maybe you, yeah. Because most guys in US, they are still sleeping. Canary King, I see you. Greetings to you. Don't fail to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, let me give shout out to my homies on Canary. You are in New York. Yes, most of my guys are in, but I don't know. My US fans are still asleep. That's why I run program 2-3 times a day. 1 hour difference, okay? 2:30 a.m. in USA, okay? 2:30 a.m. in USA. Which state are you in? Canary, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you plenty. You are blessed. Hassan, which states are you in? I got many US-based fans here, especially on TikTok. And so Canary said it's almost 4 a.m. here. Canary, so it depends on the city, you know. Hassan said 2:30. Canary said 4 a.m. It depends on the city you live in. So, well, I live in Vienna. So, Touré, you said you are in France. Okay, you are in France. World said today is his birthday. World is living in Germany, I think. He said on TikTok, today is his birthday. World, I want to wish you a happy birthday. And I want to wish you what you wish yourself. What you wish yourself is the best. It is your life. You are master of your destiny. I wish you a happy birthday. And I wish you good health, prosperity. But above all, I wish you what you wish yourself. Your life is in your hand. Make the best of it. That's it. So guys, Brian is watching from Jamaica. I saw Hassan is watching from Minnesota. Or world, how else do you want us to celebrate your birthday? Do I have to sing birthday song to you? So, Brian is watching my Jamaican brother. Sim say you want to visit Austria next year. Come to Austria, you will meet me. I'm a Viennese. I am the man that is making Austria popular. A lot of people knows Austria because of me now. A lot of people are following me on YouTube, on TikTok, and now that's how they came to know that Austria is not Australia. So Austria is in Europe and Vienna is the capital. Austria is a beautiful city with good security. We have top security and we don't have crime here. Beautiful, beautiful city. So, Patrick Martins making Austria great. Now you see it, now you know it. Making Austria great. Everybody see, on TikTok now, close to 25,000 people knows Austria, Vienna. People that never knew Austria before. Making Austria great again. People on YouTube, because of me, many people will come to Austria on vacation, tourism. That's how people began to go to US because of all these as musical artists. We are making Austria happen. Austria is going to be popular. Austria is great and going to be great. We are not going anywhere. So guys, I want to say thank you. Well, I'm going live in a few hours time. Be part of it. Tune in and you are going to enjoy the broadcast. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. You see, I'm becoming great. I'm already great. It's happening before your very eyes. Don't give up. Keep chasing your dreams. Don't give up. I'm not giving up. Don't be distracted. Remain focused and you will achieve your dreams. There are going to be distractors, but remain focused. You will achieve your dreams. So with this, I want to say, take care of yourselves. I'm going to be back in few hours time. See you guys.